set 3 already. Right. Thank you for coming in on time. There are 2 more new students coming in, but seems like they are not in yet. So okay, never mind. Would you mind, while waiting for them, would you mind please complete this piece of homework now? Okay, so this is the one I'm talking about. Remember this homework here? Okay, would you mind kindly now do something about it? Supposed to hand in, remember this one? Okay, right. So maybe you while waiting for the 2 students to come in, you guys can do prepare for your essay writing next year. So choose the point. Okay, these are the blue and the red and no, the yellow, the light blue and the pinkish are the points that I want to choose to write for my essay. So I'm not sure about the 2 of you. Maybe take a look here now because you're supposed to submit this homework, remember? So now we still have time waiting for them. So would you mind kindly type in your short introductions or whatever? Okay. So these are the 15 points here to see which are the points you want to use. Okay, start using the point. Watching movie at homes or theater, discuss. Only so far one of the set 3 student handling this homework. Later we're going to go through her homework, right? Well, meanwhile, you 2 of you can just type in your introductions and your point here, right? If you can, use your fist pop, all right? So come. Remember, next year you're set 3, yeah? Your essay will be even tougher than your previous set 1 and 2, huh? So how are you going to start your introductions? Hi, good evening, Asteria. Would you mind turn on your camera, please? Thank you. Hello, can you hear me, Asteria? Hi, Asteria. Hi, Asteria. Are you there? Would you mind turn on your camera, please? I don't get you. What mean? I have no way of turning anything on. You mean you can't speak also? Your camera cannot turn on your microphone? Are you using your phone or iPad or PLD or laptop? PC, very simple. You just restart again. All right. If it's PC, just restart. Maybe sometimes it's updating your software or the Zoom. Yeah, understand. It's always like that. Just now I got problems starting my laptop also. My Zoom was not working. It was hanged for about 5 minutes. So I have to restart my laptop twice. Okay, 2 boys of you, the 2 boys, can you please kindly write your introductions? Of course, later I will show you a real homework, not real, in fact, it's a real homework. Not a sample, a homework done by a set 3 girl. So maybe you can turn off and on again your PC. Are you able to talk? Can you unmute and say hi? Oh, you can't even say hi. I think it's time you have to log off and log in again. Because later we need everyone to talk and present. Yeah, understand. I know. I have this problem just now. Exactly the same like you. Don't worry, no stress. Okay, Hanye and Junie, are you typing? Yes, I hope so, because this will be your last lesson, Hanye, for the year 2024. Give it a big one, man, bro. Making a good grand finale for lesson number, what? What is the lesson number? Number 49, yes. Junie, 加油啊! Next week will be the last lesson of the year 2024. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Hanye. Continue your next paragraph. You've got time. Continue. Give me your last piece of homework, okay? Before we call it the year for you. And enjoy your well-deserved holiday. Yep, thanks for the thumbs up. Okay, now can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yes, I can hear that sweet, lovely voice. Now I can see your, whoa, nice, handsome face. Excuse me, she's a girl. She's not handsome. I'm sorry. It's a girl.
Actually,
Yes, it's
I'm
a
a
girl.
gender.
Hi.
Actually, I'm a
Hi.
gender.
Sorry?
If actually I'm a gender, if that's fine with you.
No, just
Like,
kidding. Okay, come on. I'm a weird teacher. You're coming into F class full of fun, fantastic, fabulous, and and what else? Full of fun,
uh,
fantastic, and fabulous, and what else? And learn to
mainly
feel real. Yes, learn to feel. Okay, by the way, which school are you from?
where I'm from,
Which school? Which school?
which actually I'm not from. You guys are from Singapore, right? I'm not from Singapore. I'm from Shanghai, China, and I'm here to see, like, kind of like see the English level,
Which
a
school are you
common
from?
English level for
Which school?
uh it's a school in China. You might or might not know it. It's Shanghai Foreign Language School.
Is it SAS?
No, it's SFLS.
Oh, I
It's
have
a
a student in Shanghai 现在，他是在美国，American Shanghai American School. Well, he's
oh
staying there. Yeah, he's a
oh
Singaporean, but because his dad is working in Shanghai, so he's staying there for coming 15 years. So last week I have a Zoom with him in Shanghai. No, he is in Shanghai. I'm in Singapore, but he's an IB student. Okay, anyway, Astria, thank you for coming in. 那边的天气还很冷吧？
uh yeah, it's very cold.
我跟你讲华文，你跟我讲华文吗？不用客气的，OK，relax，OK。 我喜欢跟人家讲华文，因为我是英文老，虽然我是英文老师。Okay, Astrid, just wait for these two gentlemen to write some of the essay. Today, this month, we are talking about the topic about whether you are preferring to watch a movie in a theater or a movie in at home. 就是说，你喜欢看电影在那个电影广场呢，还是在家里享受看电影？So why I'm talking about this? Because in Singapore we have this kind of topics, right? The comparison topic, the argumentative topics. All right, get it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's the cold weather. The weather is very cold. Okay, I hope you can do. Give me a minute. Okay. I'm going to show you a video, but I can't record it because I'm the one who have copyright infringement. Okay, one more time. Because Xinye is not coming in. Since if you are watching this video, Xinye, I'm so sorry. I can't show you the video because it's recording. So I have to pause it. So maybe Xinye, maybe Xinye, sorry, Xinye, if you can go to the link and watch it yourself. And this one is got to do with using idioms in movie theater. Yesterday I forgot to record. Okay. Hani and Juni, later you have to continue. I will show you an essay later on by the Set 3 students. Okay, so today that is the day 3. So what is the difference between digital and cinema movies? So if you were in a oral presentation of Hanye and Juni, sorry, Astria, for the student here in Singapore, they do have oral presentations, which is about they need to watch a movie or a video, or not movie, sorry, a video to understand what's happening. Then they will ask them a few questions, or they have to write down notes or what they're going to say and then do the presentations. So imagine, guys, okay, so just take it easy. Imagine, guys, Hanya and Junie. So what's the difference between digital and cinema movie? First of all, you need to give the definitions. What's the meaning of digital and what's the meaning of cinema? Do you think there is a bit different? Yeah, of course, I feel that I prefer to watch a cinema movies more than the digital movie, even though it looks good and nice, maybe with AI, artificial intelligence. But I feel that the resolutions is not better than for digital, but I prefer a normal cinema movie. Back to you, Hanye. Which one do you prefer? Yes, Hanye.
I think I prefer being in the cinema, cause in the cinema they actually sell pre-made popcorn. Like the popcorn is like pre-made and it's like made by professionals. Unlike us, when we do make popcorn at home, it might like just explode on us. So I think going to the cinema is more reliable. And then
I
yeah,
rephrase my question. What happens if you're watching a 3D movie in a cinema theater, or watching a movie in a cinema, or a digital movie in a cinema? There are 3 different types. So which one do you prefer? Of course, the price will be different, right? Correct now. Of 3Ds, the movies will be different. Just like you go to USS in Singapore, there's 4D, right? With the more that effect, the water will spring on you, the chair will be rocking, that kind of stuff. So which one do you prefer? I still don't like digital movies. What about you, Anya?
I'll rather go for the IMAX kind of.
Oh, IMAX. Okay, cool. Why?
Cause IMAX is
I
like
haven't seen
more.
an IMAX movie in my life.
Cause I
I don't
think the
think so.
IMAX is like more immersive. Like the immersion is a lot, and then it's like the sounds are also very.
Yes,
They're like
I
eight.
heard.
They're like in front and behind you. You know.
Yeah, yeah. But I
So
don't think I ever have experienced this before. Okay, so you prefer that kind of movie. How about you, Juni?
What's the question again?
Then here, right in front of you, do you prefer digital movies in a theater or a cinema movie in a theater? I mean, cinema movies in the theater, or you prefer what do you call a 3D movie in a cinema?
I prefer what a digital movie.
Digital is those like a more high resolutions.
No, about cinema movie.
Just normal, a normal movie.
Oh, I prefer those like that have surround sound and also have
IMAX lah, like what Hanya say lah.
yeah. Then also they must have like better foods. It's like aside from popcorns, right, have like other like meals and things to enjoy.
Yeah, I know Singapore have this kind of movie theater where you like a king sitting there, people serve you food, even got blanket, the seat is like business class in the airplane, that kind of seat. Well, like serve you all kind of beautiful environments. Okay, how about you, Astria? Which one do you go to watch a movie?
Wait, can I ask a question? A little
Sure,
confused.
please.
Is the topic watching a movie in the cinema vs watching an online movie, or is it watching a film vs watching a digital movie, as in a movie made without a film base?
Anything. Good question. Very good questions. In fact, this question was discussed last week, right? Junyi and Hanye. So do you prefer, last week we discussed whether you prefer to watch movie, a digital movie at home at your comfort. There are people who build their house, their room with sound system, everything. I don't really like to watch movie at home, to be honest. But it's kind of cheap lah. Okay, back to you. So yeah, in all kinds, which one do you prefer? Back to you, Astrid.
I'd prefer an online movie because
Okay, why?
There's three reasons that immediately come to mind. The first one being that the cinema is crowded, there are other people, so you cannot be 100% comfortable with your posture or the noises you make. You cannot comment on the movie during the movie, unlike at home where you can probably just like put your feet up on the coffee table and eat food very loudly and like get really immersed into the movie by like sometimes commenting on the plot. The second reason is that in like in when you're watching a movie by yourself, you can re-watch it. Like you can go back to points where
You
points where
pause it, you can pause it, you
understand.
can play back, right?
Yeah, we can we can play some we can play some extracts a few times, and like if we didn't understand the plot, which might sometimes happen, or if we didn't exactly hear what the the actor said. And sort of like I believe there are a lot more available choices with online movies. Maybe this isn't true for Singapore because you guys don't ban movies, but in China a lot of movies are banned. Like LGBT movies are definitely not in cinemas, and mostly the films in cinemas are Chinese unless they are produced by uh, Disney or some other like big company or director. So at home or like online, we have a lot more choices. And if we decide that a film is not worth the watch midway, we can just like choose another one. Whereas in the cinema, you have to make the decision between staying or sneaking out of the door, which is kind of awkward.
Well said, man, bro. I'll give you an ace for that. 你说的很怎么讲，洗耳动听。Well done. To add on to that, in fact, it is true. Sorry, China is a so-called a modern communist country. Against anti-LGBT or what it is. I also don't support LGBT, to be honest, but I respect LGBT people. Okay, this word is not for you and me to judge them. Not even the ideology of communists or Islam, religions, maybe religions to judge them. But it's not for me and you to judge them. So anti-LGBT movies, in fact, it's a no. In fact, I think in Singapore, there's also some restriction for that. But back to your questions, Astria. When I was in the 70s and 80s, I tell you, I hate to go to cinema. Especially at that time, I think you're not born. You can check with your 爷爷奶奶. Maybe not your mom at that time. I can tell you when you go to watch the movie, they'll put the leg on the chair, they'll smoke, they'll say vulgarity, so gangsterism. And then they really create a nuisance in the cinema, to be honest with you. And the seat was so stained and filthy, dusty, everything. But when we want to watch a movie, it's like once in a lifetime. Even the movie ticket is damn cheap. But nowadays in Singapore, if you have chance to come to Singapore, and it's a good thing, Hani and Junie, that these students as well from China, Shanghai can share the experience there. In Singapore, we do have a very good movie theater, a comfortable seat, and a lot of popcorns to eat and everything. But still, to be honest, I only watch the movies based on one reason: bonding with my children and my wife. All right, and of course, with last time with my ex-colleague, we watched a movie together. And of course, when I was dating my wife at that time, we watched a lot of movies. And in Chinese, it's called 往事只能回味. It's very nostalgia. But I do agree that in watching a movie at home, you feel more comfortable. Your 3 reasons is very valid. And if you can put these 3 reasons in your essay paragraph, in 3 paragraphs, with a good introduction, you definitely can score. Of course, then again, it depends on how you write your sentences. But the way you speak definitely is well done. So yes, whether you're digital, like what we mentioned, or cinema, or online, now we can do next fix. Later we are going to read one of the essay by a set figure. Sorry, Estria, how are you? May I ask? 14? Are you 14 years old?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's read. What's the difference between digital and cinema movie? Film capture 100% real images taken from the lens. Digital cameras must convert that light into a digital signature. So, Julia, so there's a bit of modification and make it nicer and make it good, just like your iPhone camera or your other Oppo cameras, things like that. Sometimes with visual artifacts or visual effects. Dynamic range of the film is higher, especially in darker scenes, more subtle focus. So it's good to focus. Last time, if you watch Charlie Chaplin, the black and white movie, I can tell you, is like, oh my God, seriously. And then if you watch the 70s, 80s movie, they are the way they film the movie, they focus the movie is cannot be compared to now. Now it's too much of artificials. So what's the difference between a movie and a cinema? So Estrella, can you mind read to the class, please? Thank you.
Read this paragraph.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Cinema is also called the place you see a film or a movie. Movies, fun to watch movies is an easy one. It's just what we call films when we want to have some fun watching them.
It's true. So we are watching a movie, please write down. It's not only for fun and laughter, but also distress. But also watching more movie will give you ideas. You know, Junie, Hanye, and Asteria, and Xingye, if you are watching this, my favorite is Star Wars. Okay, I love to watch Star Wars movie. And during my time in the 80s, Star Wars movie is so expensive to go and watch. So sometimes I have to wait for a while and things like that. But I watched 1 or 2 episodes. It's so nice that it's so imaginative, it's so creative, it's so innovative, it's so wild imaginations that that kind of in the 80s you can produce this kind of movies. George Lucas was one of the best directors, and always use the movie or use that kind of watching a movie, be it a Chinese movie or a Japanese movie or Korean movie or English movie or whatever movie, you give you a good, strong, solid, and rich contents. The contents will help you to write better, to talk better, and of course, to think better. Because different movie will give you the plots, the climax, the ideas, the setting, the characters. And the most important thing is what? The whole entire story to give you the moral of the story. Okay, that's how I feel it. Now, ready? So, Asteria, I leave it to you. If you don't want to do, is fine, because this is what when I will test my student. Okay, wait, not this one. This one later you have to do, the 3 of you if you can. Ready? Editing. So if you are coming to Singapore to study for whatever reason, if not, then this is one part of the exam paper in Singapore. Now, I have a trick to do this. Okay, some students will like it, some students don't like it. I don't care. So I always do that with 3 words I cut. Okay, Hani and Junie, without further ado, you can start doing it. While exterior, we call it GPS. So take note, anyway, whether you're IB, IPs, we need to do GPS. It stands for grammar, preposition, and the structures of English. Later you see what I meant. So every 3 words cut to check through your grammar, preposition, and structure of English. And then 1, 2, 3, cut. So when you see there's a full stop, there's only 2 words, June 2010. There's a full stop, right? Cut. So there's a comma, 1, 2, 3, just like cut. So 1, 2, 3, cut. 1, 2, 3, cut. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hanye, will you mind read to the class, please? Exterior, is it too small for you to see? Is it okay? You okay?
It's okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right. So, an unusual amount of rainfall resulted in flash floods affecting various parts of Singapore in 16th June 2010. In that day, the country was assailed by
Concealed.
continuous rainfall for 2 hours in the morning. The rainfall far exceeding the average rainfall for the month of June. In particular, the junction of Orchard Road and Scotts Road, being located in a valley, became severely flooded. While larger vehicles could cross the intersection, smaller vehicles had more difficulty doing so. Several establishments were badly affected by the flood and had to be closed, causing them to suffer severe losses during that period. Following the deluge, anti-flood mechanisms were fitted onto the pavement in front of the establishments.
Mention
Like
anti.
Hmm?
Where's the anti?
Next line. The next line.
Yeah.
What?
There's anti, right? And it's not anti, my dear. You don't pronounce anti. That is the American pronunciations. You pronounce what? Anti.
Oh, anti-flood mechanisms that are fit onto the pavement front of the establishments. The government also initiated a road raising project to minimize the effects of future floods.
Hey bro, 韩烨啊，我跟你讲啊，如果你读 anti in your oral exam good luck to you Some teacher will minus mark Okay, you don't pronounce as multi, you pronounce as multinational 记住that part you have to take note please. It's very serious sorry Okay, let's go. So exterior there will be 2 tick. So number 2 can be tick. Example number 2, that means the whole sentence for this part here, the whole sentence here, that means there's no mistake. That means the whole sentence is correct. So number 4 maybe is a mistake. Maybe the mistake is that it can be an on, in, or maybe a past tense of words like, for example, being can change to another word, or maybe this one here, severely, it can become severe. For example, or like this one, affected can be affecting, affected. So this is one way. Okay, Australia, you can just go for fun. Don't stress.
The second line, I'm pretty sure continue cannot be used as an adjective.
No, correct. So your job is to change it. You're right. You're damn right. I'm not saying the answer is correct or wrong. I cannot tell you because my 2 boys are doing this exam. So
Okay.
this is hold on, Australia, I will answer your question. Hanye and Julie. So next year there will be a lot of this kind of editing, visual graphic text, comprehension, text B, text C, and then of course got this situation writing and essay, and then grammar. For TOEFL and SATs, for the Americans going for their exam, they do have this type, Australia to answer you, but they are not like this. They will either say, let's say for unredundant words, they will just take out, put nil or blank. So if you think that is the word continue got problem, then you change it lah. Get me? Then you change it. So if you think number 4, the no mistake, then you just put a tick. Then here, you see, if there is no error in the line, please put a tick in the space provided. If the line is incorrect, circle the. So you see, in Singapore, there are 3 different categories of 学生. The first one is 2 tick. That means out of 10, there's 2 tick. The second category is all the 10 answers are wrong. You go and find the answer. The third one is the easiest, Astria. They will underline for you and ask you to change. So for example, Astria, are a girl. Obviously, the R is wrong, right? They will underline for you. Then you have to change the Astria is a girl. But do you know what, Astria? There are still students who put this. Astria are a girl. Then it's, oh, R is wrong. You know why they put Astria were a girl? Oh my God. 真的, I'm telling you the truth. There are so really low ends ability students who can't even differentiate between is, as, was, were. That is the third group. Okay, so the first group is two tick. The second group is all wrong, but they will not underline for you. That is a Singapore exam Cambridge. Been tested for the past 10 years. All right, for the past 10 years. Hey, Honey and Junia, I heard the Chinese are using this also, editing, so they are also using this editing. They will underline the mistake, like 手无足蹈。那个五可能是错的， then 你要 find another word to replace， 是不是啊，Junie? Is there editing for Chinese also? No Hanye also don't have Are you sure, Hanye? I'm asking you about the Chinese editing.
Oh, yeah, Chinese we have. We also have the
Same like this, right?
Yeah, something like this. I don't think
Then the word's wrong, then you got to change it, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So as I give you some idea, this is a Singapore exam, the real exam format. So let's see, test yourself, how many you can get it right. So this is one of my method, it's called GPS. So you check your grammar, your prepositions. Preposition, you know, right, is in, on top, above, under, opposite, beside. And then the structure of English, like 喝下去, you don't say drink go down, right? You will say drink it or drink, something like that. 跳下去, you don't say jump go down, you say jump. So this is like something like when you read the sentence, Australia, you find it a bit awkward, something not right, then you know there is some grammatical or prepositions or structures of English that is not correct. All right, I'll come back to you. I go for my toilet breaks. Please write your answer in the Zoom chat. Type your answer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way. And if it's a tick, you just put TICK tick. Okay, give me your answer, please. Where's oh, you all give me the answer already. Okay, sorry, I did not see my Zoom chat. Thank you, Hanye. Esther, can you like what you do? Hanye, can you send your answer in the Zoom chat to the group, not send to me, so that Esther can get some idea. Because so you have to put number 1, number 2, number 3. Hanye, can you send again to the Zoom chat, to the group chat? I'm sorry.
Oh, wait.
Hello, Hanye, can you send to the group, not to me? You saw Esther, do you see Hanye and Jun answer? Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hanye, while waiting for the rest, can you continue to type your answer for the essay? Okay, give some time to those who have not finished yet. Okay, Junie and Hanye, please continue to type your answer for your essay. Ezra, are you done?
Oh, do I have to type all of them?
All the 10 of them, yes. If you can.
Oh, okay.
Let's look at answer. Yeah, like what Hanye and Junie do.
Okay.
Like
So
1, 2, 3, yeah.
I
This how
type
they do
I
for the
type them
past 2 years in their
separately.
life. They have been doing
I
so they'll submit the answer like this. Sometimes they'll submit this by this Zoom chat group, or they
Oh.
submit by WhatsApp, or sometimes they will do by WeChat, or sometimes they'll be Google email to me. So yeah, like you know how to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like what Junie and Hanye.
Okay.
Junie and Hanye, can you please continue to type your essay? Only Hanye give me the introductions. Please complete your essay before you
Okay.
fly, Hanye, okay? You know, next year your set 3, the essay will be even tougher. The topics will be even tougher. By the way, Hanye and Junie, next year all the 12 months topic are already done out already. And most of the essay will be IP and SPS and as well as IB questions. So every lesson there will be, I will not call it a test anymore, Hanye and Junie. Every lesson starting in January will be called it as exam. So I want you to drill to your head. I love exam. I love exam. So next year is very exam focused. Exam, 我喜欢考试，我不喜欢测验。No more the word, no more test. Your job is not to complete your set 4, 2 of you. Okay, your job is complete your university. Sorry, Astria, if you come here just to pass your this what, whatever this set things is wrong. Sorry, please don't come in. My job is to make sure you go to university. So sometimes I might give things that is more beyond your expectations. Are you done?
Still typing the last one.
Okay, no problem. 更好，你慢慢 type，那两个慢慢写。You better write and then send into the Zoom chat now, the 2 of you. Thank you. I saw that, Junie. That's your introduction now, Junie.
Yeah.
Okay, now the next paragraph. Come on. By right, today's lesson, sorry, not to you, Astria. By right, today's lesson is supposed that last week the 2 of you are supposed to submit your essay to me. Okay, thank you very much. Astria, you get the hang of it, Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you got it, You get the feel of it, Let's go. I'm not going to read the passage. Please check your answer. I trust the 3 of you. Junie, can you please turn on the camera, please? Please check your answer. See how many you got it correct. Total, there are 10. So number 1 is instead of in that day, is on that day. Continue, and you realize it sounds a bit weird, right? Was assailed by continued rainfall for 2 hours. Should be by continuous rainfall. Hey, Hanye and Junie, take note. I got student ask me, 哪里有可能的? Where got number 3 and number 4 got 2 tick one? There are possibility in your exam that the examiner want to sabotage you to put like that. Even they can start off with number 1 and 2 tick and then all the mistake. Okay, so you must be very strong in your GPS, your grammar, preposition, and structure of English. So you see, okay, so this is preposition. This is grammar. This is past, present, perfect. Past tense, present tense, and future tense located because it's being. You see the word being. And then when you see the word could, number 6. Yes, you are right, Astria. When you see the word could, will, would, may, might, ought, should, shall, never put past tense. You are right. I think all of you got correct. Let me check. Well done. Well done. Please give me your mark. Oh, Hanya, you got 9 upon 10. Well done. What to end a year with 9 upon 10, Hanya? I love you, my baby. Okay, so you see, were badly affected. To be, when you see the word be, usually is past tense, be closed. But of course, if there's no be to close, all right? So you realize that were fitted. You see, now you understand why you see I cut the word here. You see? When you say were fitted, you say when I put this were fitted, you know this will be mistake already. Okay? Got it? Then what else I can help you to fine tune? I mean to look for the mistake. Okay, fitted and fronting. Pavement. On the pavement front, the establishment. Pavement front, the establishment. A bit weird, right? So when you read, so now you understand why during the Zoom tuition, you need to practice your reading when you read the passage. That's the only time in Zoom you can do that. Doesn't mean face-to-face cannot. I also do face-to-face. I also prefer my student to read aloud and practice your reading and practice your conversation with me. And in other words, it's called debate. So that is the answer for this 10. All right. So how many got it correct, Junie and Asteria? Can you type your answer now? Junie.
If like something in the sentence was
Which one? Number what? Number what?
correct but not preferable,
Which
like
one?
before, because I like a lot of dictionaries say that there's only on road. I know that you can say at road, but like it's very rare.
Number 4, you mean? Is it? Are you referring to number 4?
Yeah.
In particular, the junction at Orchard Road and okay, so you put one on Orchard Road, is it?
Yeah.
In particular, the junction on Orchard Road and Scott Roads. Why they change it to at Orchard Road? Because the junction, 那个地方, the very focus point, the junction. So at means at very focus at the particular point. On means the whole thing, the whole stretch. And to be honest, maybe you're not sure. Some part of the Orchard Road are being flooded, but not all. So this article is taken from a newspaper article. So yes, it will not. It cannot be on Orchard Road. The junctions at Orchard Road junction 就是十字街口 at that particular point. I hope I answer your question. Anything else? So this is preposition. The mouse I am pointing is. What else? Asteria, that's all?
That's all.
That's all. How many got it correct?
8 out of 10.
Well done. Can you type your answer, please? So that I can record and show it to my boss. 谢谢. Okay, now I want to show you an essay.
I already typed it.
Type in the Zoom chat.
Yeah, I typed it in Zoom chat.
Yuma?
Yeah.
No, you didn't type 9 upon 10 or 8 upon 10. Do you put 8 upon 10? 8 over 10? You type like this. Okay, let's read this passage. Junie, will you mind read okay, this is a essay written by a set 3 girl using the content here. Look here, Junie and Han Ye. Okay, these are the points she used. Reading? In fact, she put the word intro. Yes, thank you, Astria. Sorry, 8 upon 10. Well done. This is the first time you did it and you did it well, man. Good. All right, come, let's go. Junie, can you read to the class, please?
Cinemas or streaming at home, which one would you prefer? Many will argue that watching movies in cinema far outweigh the pros of watching at home, helping one improve their social interaction skills and what's that?
Oratorical.
Oratorical
就是讲话口才很好。
oratorical skills and strengthening relationship between friends and family.
You see this girl, okay, stop. You see this girl, the word pros, you put capital P. She's not allowed to put capital P because capital P means proper nouns. A name given like capital A for Astria, capital J for Junyi, capital H for Han Ye. So this is pros and cons. How can you put the capital P? Mistake already. Carry on, Junyi.
However, I will beg to differ. I simply believe that watching movies at home is far superior compared to watching at cinemas. This essay will examine the advantages of watching movie at home, convenience and comforts, personal preference and moods, availability and accessibility of theaters and budget and affordability.
You see, they put all the capital advantages, capital A. Capital A for accessibility, capital A for availability, capital B for budget, capital A for affordability. Cannot. These are not a names. These are verbs and words. They are supposed to put lower case, not uppercase. Not uppercase, not capital letter. So see, this is already a mistake. And then convince doesn't look like an N. See, her handwriting is very nice. Okay. He's also A, Astria. His name is Athena. Also from China, but she's studying in Singapore. Then she's studying in Singapore, in the Singapore government.
There's a grammar mistake at the outweighed part.
Where?
At the outweighed in the introduction, like the second sentence or something. Like it should be outweigh or outweighs, depending on the sentence.
Wait, let me check. I can't find it. Yeah, outweigh.
Far outweighs.
Yeah, the S, right?
It should be S and not T.
Yep, thank you. You see, I oversight it outweighs. In cinema, yes. Thank you for the mistake that you spot. Now carry on, next paragraph. Okay, so 1.0, so she's using this point here. Advantages. Astria, will you mind read the next paragraph for us?
To start off, there are many pros and cons of watching movies at home, but I believe the pros outweigh the cons. For example, we would have a non-confining freedom.
Well, it's true. As what you mentioned just now, right? Your point about watching movie at home and in cinema. Okay, carry on.
Of pausing the movie and choosing what to eat. Compared to cinemas, we have to follow their timing. We can't stop or pause the movie halfway through just because we want to use the restroom.
Yeah, and so exactly what you say, right? So you want to pause it and want to go for a toilet break. And it's good to use the word like furthermore. Carry on.
Furthermore, snacks at cinemas are limited to what they sell as their overpriced stalls, usually selling only popcorn. Watching movies at home gives us full liberty
of when we watch the movie. So WS stand for is wrong structure of English. It's wrong. There's some mistake. Let me talk about this first. To what they sell. Please do not write your essay to put they. Who is the they? The pronouns. You must keep a proper noun. Who is the they? The movie goers, the movie operators, the stores, or who? Or the shop owners, the store owners. So this is ambiguous. It's not good. It's not right. So I say watching movie at home will give us full liberty at our comfort to maneuver ourselves as and when we like it to watch it. So when we watch the movie, I mean it convert it and translate into Chinese. 谁和我们在哪一个角落在家里可以看着那个电影 something like that. So this is wrong, the structure of English. And I asked her, she did not check before she submit the homework. Thank you. Back to you, Hanye. Your turn. Next paragraph, please.
Okay, why spend time and money on travel fares to go to the cinema when I can watch movies at home? Cinemas might not be accessible to everyone and may need to spend minutes to hours to travel to the cinemas, wasting time and money. Watching movies at home means that I get to watch movies at the comfort of my own bed or couch, whereas at cinemas I have to sit on a hot and old seat. You wouldn't even know who sat there or when was it last cleaned.
Yeah, quite true. I'm not sure now, but in the past it is very true. So honestly, I would not. I told her I would not like her to start off with a sentence starting with a question marks. So it's best to start off with a sentence like I will not spend money and time to travel to watch a movie far away. Then full stop. Do you agree? Question mark. Then you follow with your answer or your sentences here. Nothing wrong to start off with question marks, but I just feel that it would not be. It would be good if you start off with something that, for me, I feel that spending time and money to travel is not a good idea. Rather to stay at home and watch a movie, something like that. All right. Thank you. Next paragraph, Junie. Your turn, Junie. Junie, your turn. Ultimately,
Ultimately, I believe our preferences towards movies at
sorry, I move out again.
home or watching at cinemas comes from our personal preferences and mood. For some, they might enjoy watching at cinemas because it allows them to interact with people or friends. On the other hand, some prefer to enjoy watching at home so they wouldn't be bothered by others. Some might also prefer watching movies at home in a quiet place when they are in a bad mood, and prefer watching with others at cinemas when they are in a better one.
So the they, who is the they again? You see, she still want to put the pronouns they instead of proper noun. For some moviegoers might enjoy watching at cinema because it allowed them. Then you see they and them again. To interact people. Yeah, it's true. Astria, what you mentioned is that sometimes in the movie theater, there are some really clown people who can't behave themselves well when watching a movie. Seriously, I don't know why. Are they ADHD or whatever? Cannot sit still. On the other hand, some again, who is the some? Prefer to watch movie at home. So they again. So you realize there's so many of these they. So please do not make your essay so ambiguous and so vague and so not sure who you are asking the examiner and the reader to guess. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Get a proper nouns, the moviegoer, the public, some of the moviegoer, some of the hardcore fans or hardcore moviegoers. Be more specific. Back to you, Esteriel.
Theaters are definitely not accessible to everyone. Some might live meters to kilometers away from the cinemas and require minutes upon hours to reach. Some will require taking the bus or the mass rapid transit to reach, which would take them transport fare and time. Why do that when you can instead watch at home without having to waste them? It's time, right?
Which one are you reading? Sorry, I was looking. Waste them without having to then you see.
Seems a bit
Okay,
weird.
Karen. Are you okay?
It wouldn't take me less than a few steps to put on a movie and watch at home.
To put on the movie, when I put this, that means it's not correct English. Say to put a few steps. What do you mean by a few steps to watch a movie? Not to put on. Possible to put on the movie, not now. In the future, maybe 50 years. You see, in the 70s and 80s, Australia, you do not know. I'm a Singaporean. I'm born here, okay, in Singapore. So when I was young, I'm so super poor. I was really a poor boy who can't afford to watch movie. And what happened is that we watched a movie at the basketball court in the CC, a community center, where they put a big piece of white cloth and then they'll show the movie. And then we sit at the basketball court there with our slipper has our chair or stool, or to sit at the back, our backside, and then watch the movie. Seriously. But now, if you want to have this kind of movie at a basketball court, say, sorry, don't waste my time. I can watch Netflix, I can watch Disney Plus, Amazon, whatever you call it. At the fingertip. Anytime you press the button, you watch the movie, right? But in the future, maybe you don't need to even have a kind of sound system. You might have a different, now you got VR already, virtual reality. So this is called about technology that changes the way we watch a movie, the way we perceive how a movie theater will be like next time. Okay, It's your generations, it's your future generations to make watching movie in a breeze, in such a way that maybe in the future there is no cinema theater, no cinema already. That's it. 没有电影院了 possible Last time got karaoke theater but now slowly 逐渐的 lesser getting lesser, no more karaoke launch maybe it's for those nightclub, all these things You realize that now everyone go home and sing. Very funny So next paragraph, Junyi, Hanye, your turn.
Cinemas also might not be.
Okay, can you tell me, Asteria, do you think this is due, D-U-E or D-U-C? Tell me the truth, tell me the truth. I argue with the 5 student or 6 student yesterday. They say it's D-U-E. Does it look like E to you? Hanye and Junyi, please. This recording, I'm going to tell them it's D-U-C. Cinema also might not be accessible to many duck. Do you look like E now, Asteria? Tell me the truth.
It looks like, yeah, it looks kind of like DUC.
E. Hey, wait, oh my goodness, my words went off already. Give me a minute. Okay. Hanye, do you think it's E or C?
What is what?
This is D-U-E or D-U-C?
That's a C.
There's a C, not E. How about Junie? Do you look like C or E?
So I see, but I think like I sometimes write like that because too
You also
fast.
write like that, right?
The handwriting too fast.
Okay, thank you, Junie. I agree with you. Still, does it look like C or E?
C.
I'm very particular with handwriting. So sorry. As an English teacher, I'm very particular in the way the student write. So you say most of them say no, Uncle Raymond is D-U-E is due to. Okay, you win already, if you talk like that. But sorry, for me, if another example mark like that, you become too many duck. So be careful. No matter how nice her handwriting, if you write too fast and you do not check your handwriting, good luck to you. If the person reads, like thanks to you, just now you say outweighs. You see, just now we say, like, look at this one. Like you say, to reach. Why can't they change the words to the say, some will require taking the bus or the mass rapid transit to what? To their destinations. Instead of to reach, then to reach. You're telling the examiner you have limited vocab words. Okay, fine. Back to you, Junyi.
It's
Due to its rising cost,
due to its rising cost. The prices to watch a movie in cinemas has been rapidly increasing over the years due to inflation. People might prefer watching movie at home than at cinemas because it's simply cheaper. For example, I can pay $12.99 for 1 month of unlimited movies from Netflix. So why would I pay $22 just to watch one movie at a cinemas? It's definitely not affordable to many, especially children who has no source of income and relies on their parents, and those with financial difficulties.
you see, when she's supposed to put the next fix to be a capital N, she put a small n. So Asteria, I'm not sure if you are in an American school, it's nothing wrong to put the kids. But because we here in Singapore, we are taking a United Kingdom England's exam, we have to use children instead of kids. I know some teacher will say, Raymond, there's nothing wrong to put kids, or even this, mom, mother, or mom. Sorry, I'm a very old-fashioned teacher, so it's please spell properly with M-O-T-H-E-R, mom, mother, not mom. All right, so that's how I feel. And do you realize Hanye and Junyi? Hello, Hanye, are you there? Where's Hanye? Do you realize Assyria, there's no conclusion for this girl? There's no ending, the last paragraph. They miss out the last paragraph. Okay? You see, no conclusion. So in conclusion, you must say that in conclusions, after weighing the pros and cons of watching movie in the cinema and at home, I feel that home is much better in blah blah blah. Then you just summarize the whole things.
Can I say something about the kid thing?
About the what?
About the kid thing?
Kids.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Like it was like the first appearance of kid meaning child was recorded in 1599, which means it's not American, it's like British.
No, I know. I see that. I'm so sorry. I'm not saying you are wrong, because I do English literature. So back then when I was in my uni, my professor tell me this. So I put kids. And I put some certain words, like for example, the word color, right? Color, COLOUR and COLOR. My prof marked me wrong. And it's a very typical British, it's from British. My university is from Britain. Okay. And after that, I did my research and teaching in English. Yes, you can say kids is from the 15th, but after that, like Shakespeare English. Wow, you're really good, huh? You really go and look through all these and well done to you. 给你2个赞. Not many students will go and bother to look through the history of English and all these things. Well done, man. I love it, man. But sorry to say, if you look at the Shakespearean history, the Chaucer's history, all these, the past few many back to centuries, you're not wrong. Like thou, THOU, THY, die. But because we are talking about the modern English, so sorry, nothing wrong to use kids and children, nothing wrong. But Uncle Raymond's prefer to use children. I will still not mark you wrong. But if that just now Hanye was reading it as anti and anti, there are some teacher will mark you wrong. But as the time goes by in Singapore, there are younger teachers who will be able to accept it, just like Astria. In Singapore, you cannot start a sentence when they ask you a question, why is Astria angry with Uncle Raymond? So you can start off because Uncle Raymond scolded Astria. Okay, you cannot start with the word because. No, you can't even write the sentence. It is because Uncle Raymond scolded Astria. Also cannot. No, very funny. The reason that Astria was angry with Uncle Raymond because he scolded him. So as the time goes by, this was taught by me when I was in secondary school and then when I was a teacher. But as time goes by, there are two different school of thoughts. One say never mind, it's nothing wrong to start with because. It's nothing wrong to start it is because. It's nothing wrong to start with Astria was angry with Uncle Raymond because he scolded here. So there are three ways. Okay? And just the same thing. Astria, let me look at ask you. Is this anything wrong?
There's
Wait, I'm typing something.
no concluding paragraph.
Okay, do you see the chair's leg? Is there anything wrong with this sentence?
What do you mean?
The chair's leg. So 那个脚就是 belongs to 那个椅子，对吗？
Yeah.
Correct. It's wrong. There's some teacher mark it wrong. He said, because chair is a non-human, so you cannot use chair's legs. So you must use what? Then what you must use?
The
legs of the chair. So it's Asteria apostrophe S, Asteria backs. But there's some people put the chair's leg. So 你跟我讲哪一个是对，哪一个是错呢？ If you strictly follow, if you based on back to you.
If you ask me if the chair's legs is correct or not, I'd say yes, but I wouldn't usually use it.
Yeah, but there are people used in Singapore like this, and they are still saying, correct, teacher, what's your problem? You see? But if you strictly follow, I'm just telling you, nothing wrong. Okay, oh dear, you better go and watch the doctor. Sorry, I dropped something. All right, so thank you I like this kind of arguments and debates, seriously. It makes the lesson more fun, fantastic, and fabulous, and full of excitement. So yes, thank you for clearing the doubts whether kids or children's. But do you know there are still people put like this though? I'm so shocked. There are still people put children's. Why? Because children's many children's. I say one child is one singular. Children means plural. Why you put an S? Oh really? I don't know. There are some students in Singapore have this problem. Okay, so there's no conclusion for this one. And Hanya, you missed a bit. So as Cyril was saying, kids was used in many few hundred years ago, the Century of English in Britain, they used kids. But later they changed. You realize that American English, they always like to shorten it. It's just like escalator and elevator. Okay, toilet and restroom. So how? Very confused for student, right? Just use it. If you want to strictly follow the British words, they cannot follow. Sometimes I also confuse myself. Organize with the S or with a Z, which one is correct, things like that. Fulfill is with the F-I-L-L or F-I-L, one double L or one L. Well, you got to think of it, it's a spelling mistake and things like that. If you want to strictly follow Assyria, British English is 100% correct. That's all I can say. The American spellings and words are all taken from it. It's just like people ask me, 中国华文是用简体，台湾是用繁体字，到底哪一个是对呢？香港也是用繁体字啊。So which one is correct? 简体、繁体，反正你都是讲华语啊，只是那个字不一样而已。The same thing, right? So it's 有代沟。All right, thank you for sharing this. I really enjoyed it. It makes my life more interesting. Wow, thank you, Ezra. Let's go back to, oh, we still got a bit 10 minutes. Oh my God. Okay, let's go back to this one. Okay, thank you, Hanye and Junyi. Will you mind continue from there? So,
Chai, I think I already put the second paragraph in the chat.
did you?
Yep.
Wait, this is Junyi one now.
So can I see the points?
对吗？这个是你的，对不对？
Yeah. Can I see the points so I can write?
Wait. Sorry, Chotomate. Hold on for a while first, my dear. Okay, I'm going to bring it down so that. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'll be very. Right. Right, correct now, Judy. The so-called experience of the movie is being linked to the visual and LTs. Okay, so Astria, you can read their essay if you want to. By right, they are supposed to hand in the homework, like just now that girl who wrote the essay. And what she did, Astria, she WhatsApp me the 4 pages through WhatsApp. Are you able to use WhatsApp in China? No, right? Can only WeChat. Sorry?
What's app? What is the app called?
WhatsApp.
Okay, I have not heard of it.
You never heard before? Well, in Singapore, like nobody business, eh? WhatsApp.
Oh, wait. I think I've heard of it, but I don't use it.
I think because WhatsApp is not popular in China and is not convenient and is restricted for whatever reason. So most of the time, my student in China will use WeChat.
Yeah.
Yeah, WeChat, right? But Singapore kids here will use WhatsApp.
Okay.
So just now when you're having a Zoom in China, there's some restrictions, so that there's always some problem.
Yeah.
So take note, Assyria, because you are from an international school, most of the time you're going to use figurative of speech. So last week I went through with my IB student. Okay, there are many types of figurative of speech, and please, if next time I got a chance, I will show you guys one of the essay written by my IB students. I have to ask his permission first, because it's an exam homework, so I'm not sure can show or not. I have to ask him. So he wrote about 2,000 words and a lot of figurative of speech. It's a bit different, Assyria. Your English there, methodologies is it's quite different in Singapore. So this are the format here in Singapore. Let's take note while Hanye and Jun is typing the next few paragraphs. So Assyria, in English paper 1, we have this editing. Just now you did, okay, editing. Then part A, that's part A for editing, paper 1. Part B is a situation writing, like, dear Astria, how are you? I am your cousin. Hope this
What is part A?
in the pit of hell. It's called letter writing.
Wait, part A. What is part A?
Part A is the editing. Just now you did that one, the editing.
Oh, editing. Okay.
Yes, editing. So part 2 will be situation writing, means that you're going to write in an email or a letter or a report or a proposal or a speech. That is part B for paper 1. And part C for paper 1 will be an essay, like what they are doing now. They are doing an argumentative essay, expository essay, discursive essay, recount essay, 7 different types of essay. That is part C, paper 1. Paper 2, part A will be a visual graphic text where you have a brochure and then you ask you to talk about this brochure and with a text. Then part B of paper 2 is a comprehension passage. It can be a Harry Potter, it can be Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, it can be Narnia, it can be any friction story. That is part B comprehension passage. Okay, take note. So as you have part C of paper 2 is also a comprehension passage, but this one is factual. Factual in the sense that it can be a volcano, it can be a dolphin, it can be a war between Cold War or Hitler War, whatever. But the last part of it will be a summary of 80 words. You need to summarize from certain paragraph for 80 words. That is paper 2, part C. Then paper 3 is listening comprehension. You play the things for about 30 minutes, then you answer ABC, 1, 2, 3, write some short answer. There are still people making mistake, like they can't spell the word. For example, responsibility. They forgot to put the I, they forgot to put the L, or governments, they forgot to put the GOVERNMENT, forget to put the NM. That's paper 3, listening comprehend. Then paper 4 is the oral, as what you see just now, they were talking to me, like you talking to me, like watching a video. Then what do you think? If you are that person, will you want to do busking on the road? Okay, in Orchard Road? Something like that. So in English, Singapore, there are 4 papers. In order to pass this, you must score, of course, certain marks. Then you can proceed to your A level, which is your IB, which is your Gaokao, your junior college. All right, you got 3 minutes, guys, before we end the lesson. So kindly, I will read the 100 answer. The so-called experience of the movie is being linked to the visual and audio effects of the technology in the device that is being used to watch movie. This ranges from movie theaters to a home theater to a tablet. Well done! The immersive experience is needed to make yourself feel like you are actually in the movie. Depends on what movie and depends on what kind of situations. Firstly, the visual effects will affect the experience of the movie. There are many effects that can affect the immersive experience of movie. True enough, example 3D, 4D, sound effects, the sound system, the graphic. For example, the resolutions of the display might affect the overall clarities of the movie. For example, they are the full HD. Hello, brother, what is HD stand for? Can you write in full? High definition, right? Correct now. Resolutions, like 1080 per pixel. And there are the higher resolution display like the QHD. I don't know what is Q stand for. Or was it quantum or something like that, which is 25. Okay, that's a pixel. And the 4K, yeah, 4K resolution, like you're buying a TV with 4K resolution. That graphic is so like a beautiful picture, like you're in the real life. The system requirements to stream will be raised as it is more demanding to display and graphically process. Thank you. Deciding whether to watch, why like that now? Deciding whether to watch from Junia, a movie at home or in a theater is a choice many people face. Yes, well done, good start. That is called the atmosphere. They create the atmosphere. And both options have their own advantages and disadvantages. Interesting sentence. Watching at home offers comforts, flexibilities, and lower costs. Very motivating statements. On the other hand, going to a theater provide a bigger screen, better sound, and an exciting atmosphere as technology improves. The experience of watching at home is getting closer to the theater experience. Is this written by you, Junie? Is this written by you?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. Good. However, the choice depends on what you prefer. Convenience and comfort at home or the thrill of a theater. Ooh, that is so cool. This essay will show the pros and cons of both options to help understand which one might be better for the different situation. Is A1, well done. Good start. You create the suspense. You want to motivate your reader to read on to the next paragraph. That is what it is about. And Xingyue, I nearly forgot about you, Xingyue. If you're watching this, you understand what I mean, right? So you must create the AIMS, the atmosphere, the interesting sentence, the motivation statements, the link to the suspensions to the next paragraph. Your point number two, point number one, number two, number three, and the conclusions. Are you done, Hanye and Junyi? It's already 9:30, my dear. Tomorrow is Saturday. Hanye, 祝你一路顺风. Have a safe, successful trip. It's so sad you cannot join my party on the 30th. Aiya. Are you done? Hanye, Johnny, can you give me the last two paragraphs? The next paragraph, if not, then we'll continue next week. So, Hanye, please, if you can, complete it before you fly off tomorrow, right? You're flying off tomorrow, right? Hanye. Mr. Hanye, are you flying off tomorrow? Oh my God. Don't want to answer me. So, Astrid, I hope you get a kind of some ideas how the English paper here in Singapore compared to your school, right? So this will be from Sec 1, we call it secondary 1 to secondary 4. Okay, with 3 different groups. So of course, the group 1 and group 2, the highest, the G3 and G2 will be writing something like that. But whereas the G1, which is a lower ability students, will not write like this. For you, it's definitely G3, which is an express and IP student. School like here in Singapore, like Raffles, Hwa Chong, Catholic, River Valley, St. Nicholas, Catholic, these are all the top schools in Singapore. ACS, Anglo-Chinese School, and St. Joseph institutions. These are all the top schools. Are you done, or Hanye? I'm going to call it a day already. Hanye, are you there? Merry Christmas to all of you. Julie, are you typing? Yeah, okay, you type the one more paragraph, then later I will disturb you and send me to WhatsApp that point, okay? Thank you, Julie. This is a second paragraph, is it?
Yeah, I did some research. So
Well done, well done. Yeah, this is
not
second.
all.
Okay, so we'll continue. During the next few days, you submit this by WhatsApp, type or just write on a piece of paper and send to me. Okay, so wait for Hanye to see whether he's coming in or not. If not, I will call it a day. Let's see. So Astrid, I hope you enjoy yourself today. Because the actual start of the whole most things will be in January. Because now they are having holiday, I do not really want to test them. I don't want to stress the 2 boys. Okay, usually there will be a lot of things coming in. Especially next year, there are a lot of exam coming on. So next year is a more exam focus. And they are next year Sec 3 like yourself, it's one level up.
Okay.
Okay, I think I don't want to take too much of your time. I don't think Hanya is going to come in. All right, let's stop recording.